Welcome to another exciting educational content um, video brought to you by Vision Concept Academy. Today we'll be taking a look at common entrance exam questions and be looking at mathematics. So in this video, we are going to be solving some questions and giving you some skills and helping you to understand questions and solve them correctly. So we'll just go straihtly to what we have here. The first question we have here is number one. Say express 12 tenths. 12 tenths as a decimal. 12 tenths as a decimal. And we are given the options A 0.00012. B option we are given as 0.12. C option we are given as 1.2. And D option we are given as 12.0. So we say we should solve this, as a decimal. Okay, so sorry, express 12 tenths as a decimal, yes. So if you see the word tenth, tenth means, let me put solution here. Tenth means 1/10. If you see the word hundredths, it means 1/100. This th, is 1 over whatever words you have here. So this is express 12 tenths, that is 12/10 as a decimal. So simply, we just say 12 divided by 10, and you see when you divide it, the decimal here moves this way, and the decimal here moves this way. So 12 divided by 10 is something as 1.2. So the answer is C, 1.2. That's the answer for this first one. So the key thing to note here is that 12 tenths. 12 tenths. Tenth means over 10. So 12/10. If we're given 13 tenths, 13/10. If you're given 14 tenths, 14/10. So whatever you have here over 10, you now express it as decimal. By the time you divide 12 by 10, it will give you 1.2. Answer is C. So we'll move to the next question. Okay. So number 2 says the figure below is made up of 5 squares. So the A, B, C, D, E. So the question is, what fraction of the figure is the THE, the square D? Okay, so I will draw it here. The way it is. So you have I'm representing squares like this. So I have big A here, I have big B, C, D, E. So the options are giving us A option 1/4, B option 1/16, C option 1/19, and D option 1/20. So this is the question. It said the figure below, this is the figure, is made up of 5 squares. So there are 5 squares here actually. So where are the squares? This one is a square. It's a big square. A square is any 4-sided shape, a triangle, that the sides are equal. The sides are equal. That means this side and this side are equal to this side and this side. So they are all equal. The same thing here. There are small squares here. All these ones are equal, equal, equal. The sides are equal. So though this one is a bigger square, these other ones are small square. But if you check, these squares are divided into equal parts, 4 equal parts. That means I will have these squares also, that is, there are 4 here. I will have another 4 here. I will have another 4 here. So the way it is, by inspection, by looking at it, you see that there could be 3 more again here. Sorry, not 3 more. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So don't mind the way I'm drawing it here, because in the question, it looks very well represented. I think this one will go up a little bit. According to the print, it looks well represented. So this is how it looks like. That's by the time you use your mind's eye to divide it, you see that this one, this line like this from here to here can also come, can also be seen here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I will just extend it, I'm trying to show you that if this one can be extended like this, these are imaginary lines, but they are actually supposed to form. So I'm going to be drawing other squares. I'm replicating it, other squares, see, other squares. So if you count, even A has these squares inside of it. This big A has all these squares. So if I count it, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 of the small squares. So this square D, the fraction of this square D is 1 over the total number of squares that looks like D. So D, D looks like B, C, and E, and also look like these other ones that I've drawn here. So the fraction of D of the whole of the square, that is D ratio, the number of all the squares here is 1. D is 1, only 1 D that we have. And we have other squares here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, all over 20. So the answer is D. Okay, we move on to the next question. I hope it's clear. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. I will get back to you. Just type in the comment section of this video and I will get back to you. Number 3 says a van traveled 240 kilometers at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. A car took 1/2 hour less than the van to travel the same distance. Okay, how long did the car take to cover the same speed, the same distance? Okay, sorry, the same distance. So that's the story. So I have A, option A, I have 1/3R. Option B, 1/2R. Option C, 3 hours. and option D, 3.5 hours. Okay, so in this question, you see that what you are told to find is time. What you are told to find is time. How long? So always check to see what you are asked to do. Okay, now let's read the story again. You say a van. So a van, this is a van. A van looks like a big car. It's a van. Travels. So it's traveling on the road and it's traveling at 240 kilometer. Okay, it traveled 240 kilometers. So the distance it covered 240 kilometers at a speed. So the speed as it was moving, the car is moving at 80 kilometers per hour. So this is for van. This is for van. This is for van. So this is the same road. Now, for a car, this is a car smaller than the van. So this car, CAR, this car took one and yes, half hour less. So the time for this car is half hour less. Okay, we'll look for what this one means than the van. So if you compare, this car took 1.5 hours less. That's half hour less. That means this car arrived faster than this van with that's half hour less. So let me say for instance, if the van took 2 hours, for instance, that's not the answer. If the car took 2 hours, if the van took 2 hours, see van here, the car will now be 2 minus 1/2. That is what this one means, less. Okay. So, but let's continue with the story. So how long did the car, so this car now is how long actually did the car take to cover the same distance? So what we can simply do here is to find the time this van took. When we get the time, we will now subtract this half hour from the time. Now the formula for speed is equals to distance over time. Distance over time. Our goal is to find time. We have speed, we have distance. For this van, what is the speed of the van? It is 80 kilometers per hour. What is the distance the van covered? It is 240 kilometers per hour. We're told that this car too also covers the same 240 kilometers per hour, though in a lesser time. Okay, so we want to get that exact time. So this time that the van covered, is the same thing as saying time is equals to distance over speed. How did you do that? Because we made each subject of formula. We made time. When time will cross to go and meet speed, and speed will cross to go and meet time, time will now be here, and speed will now be under. So we are making, this is the formula for speed, distance over time. But because we're looking for time, it cannot be here now because we're looking for it. So time will go and go to where speed is, and speed will go to where time is. That's what we call cross multiplication. Or you can say you multiply both sides by time and both sides by speed. But for your level, you can just say cross multiplication. Time goes up here and speed goes down here. That's why I have time. It changed position. It changed position. Distance remain where it is. Okay, so I continue. So to find time of van is equals to distance covered by van, which is what? 240 kilometers. 240 kilometers over time, 80 kilometers. By the time you do the maths, you cancel out. 0 cancel 0, 8 here 1, 8 here 3. So the time is 3 hours. So if the van used 3 hours, the car that used 1 hour, half hour less. So car time, or time for car, time for the car is 3 hours minus half. So 3 hours minus half is 2 whole number 1 over 2 hours. So the answer is B. B is the answer. 2 whole number 1 over 2 hours. So remember, we were told that this van and the car, they travel the same distance. That's one thing. They gave you the speed of the van and said that the car used half hour less to arrive. So leave the car first and work on the van. Work on the van. The van speed is distance over time. You have distance for the van, which is 240 kilometers. You have speed for the van, which is 80 kilometers per hour, but you don't have the time. So you can find the time. This is the formula. So if you have the formula, just switch the time and the speed so that you can get the time as subject. When you have done so, you can now put the time, the distance you are given as 240, you put it here. Speed you are given as 80, you put it here. That's why I have it like this. When you cancel out, you have 3 hours. Once you get the time for the van, just remove the half hour less for the car. So as the car is arriving at 2.5 hours, the van is arriving at 3 hours. Okay, we'll proceed to the next question. So I hope you are understanding it. You can subscribe to our channel to get more of this video, and you can engage us in our services for online coaching so that we'll make maths to be easy for you. Okay, so the next question, number 4, says find the value of 98 minus 3 times open brackets 17 minus 3, again close brackets. So I have option A 81, option B 89, option C 98, option D 56. So these are the 4 options that we have for this particular question. So if we check this question very well, it is, you have different operation. You have operation is either plus, minus, division, or multiplication. So you have 2 operations here. You have minus and multiplication. Okay, now by the time you start seeing operations mixing in mathematics, there's a rule called BODMAS. I'll write it on the board. BODMAS. BODMAS is not the name of a boy or a girl. BODMAS. BODMAS just means, it's an acronym that stands for the order which you can apply the operations in mathematics. The order is B stands for bracket, B stands for bracket, O stands for off, D stands for division. I know you have done this before. M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S is subtraction. So when you see anything like this given to you, you have numbers given to you like this, you try to identify the operation. You have minus operation here, multiplication operation here, you have bracket operation here, you have minus, and the bracket close, you understand? So you look at this is the order. So you will start from B and go down. So you will treat it according to the order, BODMAS. So from here, what appeared first? Bracket. This bracket appeared. That is, this is bracket. So bracket is what you will do first. See, this is bracket. B is the first one, bracket. You do bracket first. So 17 minus 3, what does it give you? It gives you 14. When you have done that, your mathematical expression now becomes 98 minus 3 times 14. Why? Because you have done this one inside here. The next one is you are going down, you have off. Do you have off here? No, you don't have off here. Do you have division here? We don't have division here. The next one is multiplication. Do you have multiplication here? Yes, see multiplication in between 3 and this one. And this one we have done it to be 14. So you are going to do this one. See my hand? Do this one. So 14 times 3 will give us 98 minus 14 times 3 will give us what? 42. Why? Because 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, at this point, you now do the last one, which is a subtraction. So 98 minus 42. 8 minus 2 is 6, and 9 minus 4 is 5. So the answer is 56. 56 is D. That's the answer. So always follow BODMAS when you see an expression that has many operations inside of it. So the next one we are going to do is number 5. We're going to do, let me put the question on the board for us. Number 5. Number 5. It says, find the value of 70 plus 70 over 10 plus 70 plus 7 over 10 plus 7 over 1000. Okay, so we are having our answers, our options as A, 70.014, B, 70.777, C, 70.707, and D, 70.077. Okay, so let me bracket it so that you can know the difference between the options and the answers. Okay, so we have these options and we have this. You see that the answers are in decimals, while the question is in fraction. So what that tells you is that you go quickly and express these fractions as decimal. Already 70 is standing alone. So how do you express 7 over 10 as decimal? Let me put it here. 7 over 10 as decimal. It is the same thing as 0.7. How? Okay, so what you do all the time is that the denominator that has this one, this 10, just start from here. There's a dot here. Start from here and move one step this way, one step to the left, one step. As you move one step, also move this one step and put your dot. I take it again. I erase this one and start. 7 over 10. You understand? I want to convert it to decimal. Where will my dot be here? Because this 10, if I move the decimal point, it will become 1. It will become 1. So if I move, decimal point is always for the whole numbers. Decimal point is always after the number here. Understand? Normally you say 10.0, the same thing as 10, but we don't write it. So this is where the decimal point is. Understand? So if I move this one to this point like this, I still take the decimal and move to this point like this. I put my dot here. That's why I have dot 7 or yes, 0.7. So there's a 0 before point. That is why this one is already like this. So for the next one, 7 over 1000. Just watch carefully. This 1000. There's a dot here. Dot. So I move it 1, 2, 3. This one, I move it 1, 2, 3. My dot will now be here. But this enclave, you have 0, 0 there. So this one is same thing as saying 0.007. So this is the conversion for this one, 7 divided by 1000. So I have 70 plus this one is now 0.7 plus this one is now 0.007. Okay, so I can do it in a way like this: 70 plus 0.7 plus 0.007. Okay, so I rule my line like this. This is 7, add, this is 0, this is 7, dot, this is 0, this is 7. So the answer is 70.707. 70.707. The answer is C. C is our answer. Okay, I hope you are enjoying it. I'm taking it gradually, and if you still don't get it, you can pause the video and rewind so that you can see where you missed. Okay, and if you still have questions to ask, You can type on the comment section. I will get back to you. I hope you are enjoying the lesson. The next one is number 6. Number 6. Number 6, it says Jamiu paid Naira 6,300 for a bag and 2 pencils, okay, or pencil cases. The price of a pencil case was 2/5 the price of the bag. So how much did Jamiu pay? How much Jamiu paid for the bag? So this is the question, and they have options here. A option says 2,100 naira. 2,100. B option says 2,800 naira. C option says 3,500 naira. 3,500 naira. And D option says 5,250. 250. Okay, so that's the question. So this is what you know as algebra. Don't worry, I will take it gradually. Let me just roll this line like this because I will need more space. Okay, so it says Jamiu paid 6,300 for a bag and 2 pencil case. Okay, so bag plus 2 pencil cases is equals to, this is the total amount. Okay, so that's the first statement here. The price of the pencil case was 2/5 the price of the bag. So pencil case, that is 1 pencil case. Pencil case 1 is 2/5 times what? Times the price of the bag. Times the price of the bag. So let me say the bag is B. If I say times B, that means bag price. This is pencil case price. Pencil case price is equals to this. Then bag price is equals to B. So you see, this is bag plus 2 pencil cases. We give you this one. Then I said one of the pencil case, the price of A, not 2 now. A is 1. A pencil case is 2/5. So 2/5 times B. I'm using B here because we have not gotten the bag price of the bag. We have only gotten the price of the bag plus 2 pencil cases as this. Okay. So how much did Jamiu pay for the bag? So this bag now B, what we are looking for. Okay. Now, from here, from this first one, we can write this first line in terms of what we have here. We already know that the bag price is just B, and the pencil case, 1 pencil case price is just 2/5 B. So it means that 2 pencil cases, 2 pencil cases should be what? 2 times 2/5 times B. Why? Because this one is 1 pencil case price. This one here, this one I'm bracketing like this. This one is the price of 1 pencil case. So 2 of it now is not. So let me express this one mathematically. 2 pencil cases is equals to 2 times 2, 4/5. Sorry, hold on. Yes, I'm correct. Two pencil cases, 2 times 2, 4 over 5b. Now, if I have two pencil cases, I can now add it like this. I can now add it like this. I can now add it on this one. So this bag here, this is the bag. Bag is B. B plus 2 pencil case is this one, plus 4 over 5b is equals to 6,300. They say we should look for the price of bag B. All right, so we can add this together. Now, if you are adding B and B, that's anything that has to do with B, treat it as you are adding the coefficient. Coefficient means the number before B. The number before B here is 4 over 5, right? The number before B here is 1. So it's saying 1 plus 1 plus 4 over 5. So I'm going to do LCM. I'll rule line for LCM. So let me just put imaginary 1 over 1 here. Because the coefficient of B is 1. Coefficient means the number before the alphabet. There is always a number before alphabet. I can add these two together because they are BB. If this is B and this is C in algebra, I cannot add them together because they are two different alphabets. So I have BB, so I can add. And the number before the B is what I'm adding, and the B will still remain there. So I will add 1 because 1 is before B. I will add 1 to 4 over 5 because 4 over 5 is before B here. So the LCM between 5 and 1 is 5. So I write 5 under here. 1 into 5 is 5 times. 5 times 1 is 5. That's 5b. Plus 5 into 5 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4b. Is equals to 6300. 4b plus 5b is 9b. 9b over 5 is equals to 6300. So I cross multiply. This is over 1. Cross multiply means that this will times this will times this. So I say 9b times 1, because I'm cross multiplying, is equals to 5 times 6300. Okay, I might have to take off this side. You have copied this one, you have understood this one. If not, you can rewind the video and check how this one was gotten. So I'm going to take off this side so I can continue this expression. So I'll take off this side. So this is 9b times 1 is 9b is equals to 5 times this one. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 carry 1. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 1, 31. So 1315 1. Then b is equals to 31500 over 9. By the time you do the division, you have b is equals to 3,500. 3,500. Because 9 into 31 is 3. You know, it is 27 that will be there, 27. But it remains that 4. That 4, you put it here. 9 into 45 is 5, then 0, 0. So this is the amount for one bag. One bag for the bag is 3,500 naira. And the answer is C. This is the answer here. Okay? All right, so we are stopping at number 6 for this particular video. So if you're here to subscribe to our channel to get more of the videos. I hope this has been informative for you. I'd like to thank you for viewing. See you in the next video.